Hi Wizardini, I'm Wizardava and this is my favorite friend Jimmy. Today we'll try game Lost in Random. That is just come out on Game Pass and I couldn't wait because I wanted to play it from the E3 last year when I seen it the first time. I'm really excited of this Tim Burton style game, so let's get into it. But before going, remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much and now let's start the game.
Long ago, in a land you might remember from your dreams, the power of randomness was celebrated by all. Those with dice would roll them to shape their destinies, and the bravest few would challenge each other in games of chance. Epic tournaments, in which their very lives would hang in the balance.
So cute! Who is this one? No, guys, the style of this game, it's amazing. I love it. Get the dice energy.
Let's get that energy, Fortune.
Attack o devi attaccare. Sì. Aiuto. It's cool that is actually action, the gameplay. So we have to take all these pieces. And when we take the pieces, we can actually unlock the cards and throw the dice. So like this, I'm changing the weapon. Leave dice dimension. Let's leave it be. Okay. So I'm changing the weapon like that. That's interesting. Cool. That's really cool. There are things here. How can I run? Can I run? Like this I will block the target with the right stick. Okay.
Watch out!
No.
But that was in the era of the dice wielders. And like all eras, it too would come to an end, fading into legend and mystery. Our story begins later, in Wanecroft, a small village populated entirely by people who have never once been dealt a fair hand.
Attention, Wanners! I am the Queen, and my dark dice will decide your fate. Random rules!
Cute.
See that, Bernard? You're a sixer.
Oh, wow! I'm gonna live in the Queen's Dream Palace for the rest of my...
Nuh-uh, you're a dirty 3, doomed to a life of fighting and misery.
That's cheating.
Well, so is having an almighty dice, Snake Eye.
Stop, you guys. Wrap this up. We should really get going.
It's just a game, sis.
Even, I promised Mom and Dad to get you home.
The Queen! It's the Queen!
Hey, was that really necessary?
Come on, hurry up! Now we really have to run!
They are escaping from the Queen. So it's so dangerous.
Oh,
Mrs., we've got to run home and hide. Now!
Followed. Let's go. Okay, I can't control the camera. Or at least for now. Eeh. Ah! Okay, almost fall. Let's see. Anyway, the graphic, it's amazing. I'm loving this style. Okay, for jumping. Shoot it. Aim and shoot. Okay. Ah, the button, sorry. Lol.
That was incredible!
Nothing to it, sis.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Ah, now I can control the camera, okay. Now I can finally look around.
Random rules!
Random
That's
rules.
Nanny Fortuna. Works for the Queen, kidnapping children for her.
Kidnapping?
And so the Queen decreed that any child who had reached the age of 12 would be given the grand honor of rolling her one true dice, which would reveal to them their place in the world of random.
Check out this secret portal I
Bring
found.
me all of the children.
It's an old crawl space.
It works for us. Nice work, Bernie. Let's go.
For the Queen's wisdom is as wide as
So
her
they
power
actually kidnapped the kids
infinite.
for the
It's
win.
very easy for all of you to do what she says. And though you may feel a twinge of emotion when you watch your children move to their new villages, ensure that you are feeling the correct emotion, which is joy.
Escape before they will kidnap us.
So grand joy.
Let's see.
One true dice has deigned to fix the fates of your offspring. And joy, yes, joy.
Wait, sis, wait for me. I'm coming.
Even! Odd! Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
I'm sorry, Dad. I tried to.
There's no time. She'll be here any minute.
Quick, get down.
Ah, okay. So they are actually hiding
Happy
the
birthday.
girls.
Oh, even.
And I got a present for you.
It's so cute.
Make a wish.
Cute. How they know that? That the girls were
Every
there.
child of 12 years shall throw this supreme dice, and so it was. For random is fair, random prevails, and random rules. Be grateful, child, that the Queen herself is here for your special day.
Cool, the queen. Why is she here to kidnap some kids?
Now roll the dice, and let's see what kind of person you truly are.
Uh-huh. 6.
It had been settled.
At least, she'll be a sixer.
Even. Oh no!
Stop it!
And so, Maud's destiny came to be living by the side of the Queen up in the Sixer's palace, where, it was said, all dreams came true. But Even's nightmare was just beginning.
It was for the queen. It was taken to live a better life, but they want to take it in family. The girl, I think. Damn it! Why the queen was kidnapping kids?
Odd? Where are you?
Where are you, sister?
I'm coming for you, sis.
Sister! Coming!
Hold on, Odd.
Coming! Wait for me!
Odd. I'm gonna find you, okay?
I'm gonna find you.
Tell me where you are, Odd. Help me find you. Odd. I'm here, sis. I'm coming, Odd.
Where is she taking me? Odd. Okay, what are those things? Something really bad. Ah. What happened? What happened to us? Ah, okay. It was just a nightmare in the end. Poor little girl.
More than a year had passed since her sister had been taken away from her, and in all that time, Even had never dreamed like that before.
This is 1 year after. Wow!
Even knew she was now awake, and knew this was the same house she'd lived in her entire life. But something seemed off. Something seemed different. Or was it simply that she had changed? A portrait of Uncle Jinx. It was said he'd sailed the 7 seas. And a painting of Aunt Cordelia. She could play every single musical instrument in Onecroft, which was impressive.
It's really cute that the narrator is actually telling every single item I will
An image of
look for here.
Grandmother Waters.
Everything I can interact with. That's really cute.
Which made
Let's see. That was that kind of ghost. Let's see.
the scariest painting Even's mother had ever made was of the Shadow Man, a mysterious figure who'd gobble up children who ventured too far from home.
Interesting. Ah, what is that? The ghost again. That's true. The doll of the sister.
Even stared at the toy, feeling the ground tilt beneath her. That was the exact same stuffed animal she'd given Odd on the night she was taken. Even knew her parents would be heartbroken when they woke and found her missing. But she had to go. She had to know.
And now we will follow the ghost. I hope it's not the ghost of the sister. That would be really, really sad. Okay, I was just looking around.
That glowing figure seemed to keep its distance from Even.
Okay,
As
sprint,
she got closer,
finally.
it moved further away. It was leading her somewhere.
Easy there, Even. What are you doing out so darn late? You're running like the old witch Uma put a curse on you.
Ah, on the trail of a ghost.
Oh, darling. You're trying to find your sister, aren't you? I'm afraid the past is the past, child.
Nah. I need to get past you, Astrid. Please.
Ah, that spark in your eye tells me you're not fooling around. I remember being your age once, I do. And I know how important imagination can seem. All right, I'll get out of your way. But don't tell your parents you saw me. Deal?
Haha. Thanks, Astrid. You'll be the best.
You're quite welcome, young Miss Even. And stay away from the outskirts.
Sure. Okay, let's move.
Wait up, please! Wait up!
This was
wait.
Onecroft, the world in which Even and her small family lived. Like all Oners, they hauled junk for the cargo ships that came and went in the night. All this labor was done for reasons that were never clearly understood. The Queen willed it, and no one would dare oppose her, and that was enough for everyone. Everyone, that is, except Even.
Okay.
Come on, Ben, just hit it. It's right there. He's trying, Lucky.
Aw, shucks. I'm all out of potatoes.
Ah, this is to
Whoa.
collect
Not
items.
bad, Even. I knew you could do it.
What's that? What are those pieces of money?
I could do that too if I wanted. No problem.
That was amazing, Even.
Hey, shut up!
I can't jump whenever I want. I can only jump interacting with things. Journal and map. Find the ghost. Map is cute, also the style. Okay. Let's see if we can find the ghost. Ah, here it is. Let's go. Find it.
There, you saw it, didn't you? There it was again.
This way.
Well, whatever that spirit wanted, it seemed to involve bringing Even here. But why?
Random rules, Even.
Some who lived here were kind, treating the Queen with respect, and others seemed to have been broken by her in one way or another.
Big city
But it was home, the only home Even had ever known.
Let's see the ghost if we can reach it. Search the outskirts. Oh, the girl, the lady earlier said do not go into the outskirts, but I'm actually there in the end. Great.
That strange figure even knew that her fate was changing, that her future was suddenly filled with unknowns, and she also had the distinct feeling that she wouldn't be back home for quite some time.
Let's continue to follow. Oh wait, it's taking me. What's this place? Ah, it's starting to be dangerous. Aha, we are right, finally. Ah, so cute, a pyramid dice. Really like an RPG game dice. Cool. That's amazing. What are those things? Creepy things. Just take them, right? Why not? Mysterious playing cards. These playing cards are beautifully painted, and in some angles they seem to glow a faint blue. Oh, these cards are really amazing. Really cute. Pips. These are things. Some curious little pip creatures on two legs, hopping around in a glass jar. There was nothing else? No. Cool, so there isn't only a classic 6 faces dice, but also other type of dice. That's amazing. I hope to see a D20. Classic D&D dice.
The figure was. It was beautiful, inscrutable, and there seemed to be a sorrow to her.
The arbor. Uh-huh. He's taking me
There was no
somewhere.
time to think. Even was either going home to her parents without answers and with even more questions than before, or she was getting on that boat. She felt a pull, beckoning towards something new.
Where can I go now? Ah, yeah, the button. Almost forgot. Ah, here it is. Let's go.
Oh, those are some nice cards you have there, kiddo.
He said this on the contrary,
Yourself?
lol. Yeah, I don't really know much about them though.
Well, heck, let me take a look.
Well, like,
Maybe these old papers will notice something you haven't.
sure.
Well, look at these. Oh, these used to be everywhere, you know that? Folks would trade them on the regular. Used to have quite a collection myself. Got them straight from the factories in 5 Tropolis where they made them, you know. Mint in books. Of course, it was before the war. A lot changed that night.
A war.
We're still dealing with the consequences.
Consequences?
Yeah, look around you, Missy. This ain't what things used to be. This ain't what things are supposed to be either. The Queen, she distorted it all. Turned us from good, honest folks into whatever this is now. The most don't remember it. Only me, it feels like sometimes.
Uh-huh. Understood. So the reason why it's the situation is because now the queen changed a lot of stuff. Ah. Okay, let's continue. I guess I don't have to go inside of these red things. Ah!
We got some kids sneaking around here.
No! They found me! Cute, these like old vases. Okay, the game is cute, but I think that I can't jump when I want. I don't know. It's kind of strange. Sneak past the red lights. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's go this way.
No. You don't get to come here. This is Marvin's spot. You get your own.
What? What did he say? Okay. Oh, finally.
Now, go away.
Please let me in. I'm trying to hide.
What do you think I'm doing here? We're all trying to hide, kid. Now leave. This is Herman's hidey hole. My little stowaway chamber, my realm of adlubescence that you're not invited in. It's my ticket out of this muddy town.
Adlubescence. What's up? That. Adlubescence. What's adlubescence? Adlubescence. What's adlubescence?
Means something that's delightful, like my room here. Wow. You really are just a kid, huh?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I myself was a kid once. kid Herman. And now I'm adult Herman, and I'm getting out of here. Now go find your own spot.
Lol. But there are no other spots.
There are no... Come on. There's gotta be other spots. Go find them.
Please, Herman. My sister in trouble. I have to get abroad this spot.
Oh, for the love of... Fine. Fine. You little guilt tripper. I'll let you in.
Thank you.
Oh, but before I do, we got ourselves some house rules. 1, be quiet. 2, don't touch anything. And 3, be quiet and don't touch anything.
She's right. The third was the two together. Lol. She's right. Be quiet. Don't touch anything. Ahaha.
Well, the moment she'd let herself think about it, even realized she was actually exhausted. Tonight alone, she'd seen a ghost, run away from home, and boarded a ship traveling somewhere deep into the unknown heart of random. Would she ever return? It didn't matter. Odd was the only thing that mattered. With her sister's name on her lips, Even fell into a deep slumber.
Oh, cute little girl. We'll find your sister together. Again. A nightmare.
I'm coming!
I'm coming! Sister!
Ethan! You found me! Stay right there! I'm coming! Ethan! I need you! Sis! I'm coming! Don't move! Ethan! Why aren't you coming to help? I'm trying, sis! Hold on! I'm trying!
What a creepy nightmare! Those are the parents. Girl, wait. A pot. The queen.
Please. Please. I want to go. I miss my sister. I miss my parents.
You're safe now. They can't hurt you anymore.
Hurt me? No, that's not right. They never... I don't think they...
They were denying you your future, robbing you of your true destiny. You're finally home.
Really creepy. Oh, you grown.
Wake up, girl! No. This whole dang ship's falling apart. Today's a difficult day for you, Herman.
Wait! What am I supposed to do?
Take one of these bad boys!
The bad boy. Lol, with the umbrella like Mary Poppins. Oh, take one of these bad boys. Lol, that was amazing.
Has even lost sight of Herman. She realized she'd also lost sight of her last connection to home.
Okay, still alive. I can work with that. As
Nah.
long as I don't land on water, I should be able to work with that. Find time to remember I don't know how to swim.
She hoped desperately that she'd land somewhere near Sixtown, but the wind and the fates had very different plans for her indeed.
Ah!
Ouch. A gate made of dices. Cool.
Where is this place?
I will find out, girl.
She couldn't yet understand it, but even had landed in the middle of something exceptional. These were the ruins of a time long past, and the magic she could almost sense in the air wasn't about to give up its secrets that easily.
I must be the first person to come here in decades.
What I found. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This seems really bad. Uh-oh. Escape! Run! Are you? You crazy machine. Aha! Here it is, the dice. Again. Come and help, little dice. Cute. It's awakening. Oh, now I am the dice. Cute. Okay, let's go to these parts that like buttons. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oops. And now we'll fall on the machine. I knew it. Lol. Anyway, and we are safe now. I need a dice.
Hey, are you okay? Are you,
Lol. Cute.
Okay. Well, thanks for saving me back there. You were really, well, heroic. Right. Okay. Talking to a dice. I better get going. You should too. This place is really dangerous.
Oh. Cute, the dice. So cute.
Oh, I mean, I guess you can tag along. The more the merrier, right? Okay, even keep it together. You're talking to a duck. Nice!
Ah, cool. Okay, I can send it to wherever I want to. That's nice. Let's go. Those are cards, right? Yeah.
Hey! Those are mine! You don't just take things from people.
Lol.
Ugh, You could hold on to them, I guess. Just don't digest them.
Lol. Cute. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this game. So cute. I guess now we'll do our first real, fight.
Watch out, Dice! I think these machines are coming alive too. Yep. They're attacking.
I have to... Okay, hit that part. It was more action earlier.
Get him, Dicey! Whoa! Over here, Dicey!
Okay, so the result of Dicey will give me the points that I can use to use the cards. Oh, this is cool.
It was clear that these were no ordinary cards, and Dicey was no ordinary dice. Something extraordinary was awakening.
And now I have the sword. Understood. So actually, the cards are my weapons that will give me. The cards will give me the weapons I can use. That's cool. Oh, and when I will charge the card, maybe I can throw dice. Dicey. Let's throw it. Give me the keys.
Even didn't understand what was happening to her and her new dice friend. But she didn't need to, for there was another, more obvious truth that she understood completely. She was truly and inarguably kicking robot butt.
Kicking robot butts. Lol. That's not that. I can't throw dicey. Ouch. Wait. Oh, I need this to... Okay, I'm understanding the gameplay a little.
With each movement, the girl and her dice became even and dicey, were moving as one, an unstoppable fighting machine.
I can get a ball. That's really cool. Hey. I can rush also during the combat. Okay. During the fight. The unpredictable, it's sometimes generous. Extension ends out to one card token to even. Okay, play. And this one I can have the sword.
With each movement, the girl and her dice became more and more inseparable.
Reward. Bomb. Summon a bomb. Shoot or hit it to activate it. Take cover. Okay. The fighting system is actually a little tricky, but really cool. It's really
incredible team.
enjoyable.
As long as I'm going to be talking to you, I should probably know your name. Right.
Thank you.
How about if I just call you Dicey?
Lol. Pretty cute.
Perfect. Well, let's see if we can find a way out of this place, Dicey.
Cute. I'm liking the fighting system. It's really different from usual, really cool. Something new. It's a little tricky at the beginning, but really cool. So I have to start by shooting at those pins they have.
That slumbered in this long-forgotten world, even had just become interesting, and that was seldom.
Oh, 4. Oh no, it will take us 2. Eh. I will get this one first, that it will
Even
cost
in
me
Dicey,
less.
we're moving as
I'll take the sword and the arrows.
Whoa, Dicey! Maybe lead with that next time. Whoa! What in the? You can do that!
I lost the bomb I had earlier, so I have to pay attention to what I actually use and what not. That's really interesting. I have to pay attention.
What in the? You can do! Yeah, but what for, Dicey?
Oh, I get again the bomb, actually. There are others moving. I want the bomb, but I can't get it with one.
With each movement, the girl and her dice became more and more inseparable.
Ah! Give me the bomb! Oh yeah, bomb. Now. Get this. Ouch. Maybe it was a bad idea going near the bomb.
Even in Dicey, we're moving as one. An unstoppable fighting machine.
We can finish the combat. Coins. Currency to spend in Moneydex card store. I will have a card store. That's amazing. I can choose what cards to use. This is really cool. I can do a deck with the weapons I want.
Those things that came out of your head!
That's nice.
How are they? I'm having a headache too.
Oh, cute.
Well, we'll have to talk more later, but for now, let's just focus on surviving, yeah?
Wait, what's here? Ah, the draw. What a card. There's something else. There's that. These are coins. Okay, let's go. I like this game so much. It's so cute. Love it. The fighting system is so cool as well. They are talking. Cool, another deep dives. Ah, hello? Sure! Okay, you're definitely alive. What's up with the other dice here? I can understand everything, what they are talking about. They're waiting for their own dice wielder? Calm down, what happened to this place? Good luck finding your dice wielder, Mr. Dice Person. So the other dice was waiting for someone to take it alive, the right person, I guess. Let's go.
Ready, Dicey? I'm choosing to take that as a yes.
Okay, we need some energy. Okay. not getting anything else from this. Rush, girl, rush. Throw. If I collect more energy, I will get maybe more chances, more things. I'll get a sword. And I get another sword. Let's go like this. Let me see if I can take something else. Oh, this one for sure. A bomb can be used. Let's put it here and then let's shoot at it. I didn't see that one coming. Dicey! Come here. I will take the arrows. Yeah. Definitely the arrows. Okay, that's done. I'm full. Let's throw dice. Dicey. Some health would be great. I like this gameplay a lot, I have to say. Throw. Let's see what I got. This for sure is really good to take some things. But I will use the bomb instead. I will place it in the middle and I will aim at it. Boom! Finished. Amazing. Okay, I'm always checking, even if I'm sure I will not get anything there. Defeat the rook.
Colossal. Things were looking grim.
So now I have to defeat the boss. This is a boss. Cool. Okay. So I can actually use the thing to send Dicey to take the things.
Turns out to be a very short story. All I can do is apologize.
Apologize, sure. Let's see. Okay, let's take this one. Let's take the sword and the arrows. Yeah. Go, Dicey, I need a potion. Go and take the pieces. Go take them. Let's see what I can get. A potion for sure. And then I will take this one. I will be stronger. I know. Ok, that's done. Good. Oh, new card. Blessed by the dice wielders of old. The cost of each card in event cell decreased by 1 card token. So some will be free now, I think, if I will get this card. And that's an amazing card.
All right, Dicey. You're quite something.
Love that. What I'm doing here, I'm looking for my sister. Aww, cute! She was kidnapped by an evil queen. It's angry. Okay, we should get going. I love how the dice talking, like... I love it. Yeah, you and me are gonna bring back the random in random. Guys, I literally in love with this game. It's way cooler than I thought. Actually, the card system, it can be a little confusing at the beginning, but then it's so funny that you can actually choose the weapons with the cards, and you have this little other dimension where you can actually think what to do before actually continue the fight. I'm really loving this game, it's so cool, and guys, now it's also on Game Pass and you can actually play it. It's amazing, I love that. So guys, this was Lost in Random. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye!